All right, Jayde.
I'm still crying about Annie.
Oh, stop. No, please.
I had no idea.
Yeah, but that's why we just keep our things,
I don't.
No, I don't.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, Annie knows when I got to fart. Like, I know everything.
Wait, I think I told you to fart when you first moved to the city.
You did, actually.
I don't fart in the streets. Nobody will notice. There's so many people.
Yeah, Annie goes, it's the most freeing thing. When you move to the city, you can just let it go when you're walking down the street.
And nobody knows.
Oh, God. I just love you guys so much. You think about what you're going to say and how you're going to really wrap this up, this experience of us being together. And it hasn't always been easy. And we've been at each other's throats and we've loved each other. We've been there for each other through a lot of stuff. And what I think is really cool for us with our listeners is that we have this unique bond with you that no other medium can offer.
Nope.
You can call in from anywhere and talk to us at any time while we're on the air. And there aren't a lot of relationships like that. We may never meet in person, but I might know you by your Instagram handle. We might share pictures of our kids with each other as they grow. We might never meet in person, but there's just this bond. And in radio, you don't always get to say goodbye. You don't.
No.
Usually it's, hey, great show, you guys. That was your last one. And you never get the opportunity for us to say goodbye. So that the fact that we can be here and there's just so many people gathered outside our studio right now that we can all tell each other really how much we love each other and what we've been through. And that's really special. It really is a gift that we have this opportunity to do that. So I want to thank Cumulus for giving us that. It has been a very long goodbye. At some point, it felt like, wow, this is like somebody in hospice. You don't want them to die, but you kind of just want to get it over with. You go through these waves of emotion. I'm like, someone put a pillow over our head already. We're like ready to go, and then now it's coming down to the last few minutes of our show. And I'm just overwhelmed. I love you guys so much. You've taught me a lot. I've learned something from each and every one of you. And my family has become your family and your families have become mine. And I hope we keep in touch forever. And I don't know if we'll ever work together again, but I'm just grateful for each and every one of you and this opportunity. And, Todd, when he and I first met, we didn't really get along in that room. But you know what? Yeah. When we left that room, we were arm in arm and we were calling each other names in a fun, very fun way. And I knew that I could work with you at that point. And because we solved our differences within 10 minutes of name calling. So we've really grown. And to your credit, Todd, you've opened up and shared a lot about your life since I've been on this show. And I just appreciate that about you, to be brave enough to talk about your family. And you always have, but there's you've been a lot more intimate about your life and details. And we pull that out of you, and you've been such a sport. And I just appreciate that. And I love you guys. And again, I know I'm rambling too, but
what else is new?
Yeah, right. I guess that's a great way to go out.
Yeah.
So
yes.
And PLJ has meant a lot to me, and thank you everybody just who's even here looking in on this. And we better all keep in touch.
Yes.
And I'm at Jayde Donovan on Instagram, so you better DM me so we can keep in touch.